a stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since
let me just start off by saying this. I overthink way too much. Like way too much. Like to the point where I be changing my own moods. Like who overthinks that much to the point that they do that to themselves? What's up, it's Dani and I'm back with another video. So this is going to be a video about overthinking, because for one, like I said, I do that way too much, and I do it to the point where it interferes with things that I'm trying to do or things that I want to do, like uploading my videos and stuff. And it's something that I have been working through, as well as a lot of other things, but it's hard for me to be consistent truthfully with the mental things that I have been dealing with and everything. It's stuff that I'm working through, you know what I mean, but nobody's perfect. And when you're on the process of healing and, you know, getting to a higher stage and a higher part of yourself in your life, you go through periods where it's just, you know, it's not always going to be a good time. It's going to be rough, it's going to be rocky, especially when you're going through things with yourself, when you're trying to grow as a person and become better and change a lot of things about yourself. So, or improve a lot of things about yourself, transform a lot of things about yourself, I should say. So overthinking is one thing for me that has put a hold on a lot of things I should have had. I'll say like uploaded, or maybe like put out there. I should have had a lot more. I should have had a lot more things put out there than what I do. But in ways that I used to get upset with myself, I don't do that anymore, because everybody has their own timing. And it's important that I have realized that, you know, I'm part of the issue just as well, you know what I mean? So I have things in myself that I need to improve and that I want to work on, and that is something that's going to be taking a day at a time, and just me really practicing and enforcing all the things I have been learning, and, you know, just discovering and figuring out for myself to have better growth. So yeah, before I get into this video though, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And yeah, oh my god, it just feels like, I guess it's so weird. I was so nervous to record this video. I actually meditated before I did it for about a good 20 minutes. So it just feel, I don't know, I always just get nervous. But I know the more and the more I get into it, and the more I open up and everything, I will definitely be getting better with that. But yeah, I have stuff written down, notes, because I want to have everything in order, and I want to I don't want to forget anything. It just helps me stay better organized. I should actually be doing this a lot more, and just to write out everything, because that way I can clearly get my ideas out and everything like that. So yeah, I have 3 pages full of notes. It's really like 2.5 pages, not 3. I need to also start doing more hair videos as well. I might want to redo this, because I've been feeling this pattern. I had this pattern once before with these colors, and I really like it. I like how it goes with my skin tone and everything. I was on a burgundy binge for like months, and I was like, you know what, I'm feeling like a little different. I want a different color that I wasn't already doing. Like I did the ginger and stuff, the burgundy. I'm like, every time I get black, I'm like, I want to spice it up. I don't really like to get black. I like to do different colors and stuff, and like, I don't know, different stuff in my hair. I normally switch back between the same colors though, but it's just because, like, I don't know, like, there's nothing wrong with black hair. Black hair is beautiful, especially bone straight black hair. That's beautiful. But for me, it's just like, I feel like when I have black hair, it's just like, you know what, I want to do something like different. I want to do something, and it's not necessarily different, I guess you could say, because a lot of people will get red and burgundy and blonde and do this, that, and the third, or do different colors and stuff like that. But just, I don't know, when I have black hair, it's just like, you know what, I want to do a color next week. Like, I don't know, I just like doing different colors and stuff in my hair, the different styles that I put them in and how they look on me. So Yeah, but I'm feeling this right now, and I might want to redo them and just get more hair and just redo them in the pattern of how I did the colors, because I really like how it came out. But nonetheless, let's get to this video because I'm blabbering on. So overthinking, this is something that could be damaging to your mindset. These are just little things I wrote on the side just for myself. I put you have to put in work in order for your work to get out there, in order to receive the achievements that you set. This is something that I wrote in a specific, because if I would have waited to try to say this out loud, I probably would have forgot. I have like, it's so many, when I say I have so many thoughts and stuff like just racing through my mind all day every day. And when I'm writing and I'm talking about in my poetry, if you haven't seen my poetry, it is on my TikTok, and I've started also uploading my poetry from TikTok to my Instagram as a reel. I'm posting the same video, but it's like I'm posting the same video in 2 different places. I feel as though I probably want to upload it onto YouTube Shorts, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I have a poetry page on my TikTok, which is Essenceofdanni, the same name as my YouTube channel, and I also have them as reels on my Instagram, which is also Essenceofdanni. Everything is pretty much the same, no underscores, no nothing, just Essenceofdanni. So I also keep a social media tag on this video. I'll probably put it on this side depending based on a little space that I have available right here to put it in. So yeah, so this is just a little something that I wrote. I spend a lot of time in my head, so much sometimes that it overpowers my mind and leaves me looking too much into details and prevents me from putting my talents out there. This is a perfect example of me doing my YouTube channel. Like, I can record a video and I'll be like so excited, like, you know, I feel good about it. I go to edit it, and then like through the editing process, I'm just like, I don't like how I look. I don't like how my hair looks. My edges are like, I didn't fix my hair the right way. I don't look presentable. I need to take my hair down. I need to put my hair up. I'm just like, oh, I look so much into it, and it just deters me from actually going through the process, because it switches everything for me. And I'm gonna get more into that with the things that I wrote down right here. So with overthinking, it allows destructive thoughts to come along and just like take out everything, like the motivation you just had, the positivity you just had, and it's just like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna go back over that, and then I'm gonna revise this 1,001 times. You know what, I know I'm gonna revise it 10 times and I'm not gonna like it, and then I'm gonna come back and look at it again and I'm gonna be like, no, I don't like it. It can be really challenging. It makes me worry, and it even makes me worry about things that I wasn't even thinking about. I could just be doing a normal thing and just start overthinking about it, and then it'll jump to another situation and I'll start over worrying about that or overthinking about that, and I wasn't even worried about that in the first place. So it's crazy. Also, when you get to the point of worrying, well, at least for me, I know it does, it makes it hard to control a little bit. It keeps those repetitive thoughts going, and it's just like I'm stuck in that moment of overthinking, and it causes me to doubt myself. It places me more into a place of isolation. It makes it difficult to focus on a task at hand. It can also result in the worst case scenario thinking, which like the same thing as destructive, repetitive thoughts and stuff like that. Because you're not necessarily in the mood of thinking what's the best thing that can happen, typically when somebody is overthinking, right? So, you know, and maybe not, I'm not saying that's how it is for everybody. Everybody is different, you know, everybody has their own way of thinking. So maybe there isn't somebody who knows how to resonate with this video because they don't think about it in that way, and that's fine. It brings up insecurities for me sometimes. It can change my mood. Sometimes it makes me not want to eat, like it makes me lose my appetite. Sometimes it stops me from wanting to do the task altogether. If I didn't say that already, I'm sorry, I'm saying it again. It can be a really tough and difficult thing to bring yourself out of and to deal with. And why do I feel like the lighting looks like different from the, well, whatever. But I don't know, is it just me or does it look weird? Do I look orange or something? Okay, Okay, I think that's better. It can really overpower your mind if you let it, and it can really destroy your mind and put you in a bad place. And you have to train yourself to be, like, at least your mind to be strong enough to know that you're stronger than that, and train your mind to know that you are in control of your mind. You know what I mean? Like, you're not letting your mind control you, and you're not going to allow your mind to put you in a bad place of where you don't need to be, and which can potentially put you at harm mentally. And then that can also lead to physically, because your mind, body, and spirit is all connected. Embed it so much into your head, into your brain, in healthy ways, like, you know, like meditation, to where as though you're sending that receptor from your brain to your body that you are in control, period. And you're not going to allow it to overtake yourself and put you in a place of despair, just a place that you don't want to be when you're trying to be so much better than that. I have ways here of, you know, of how it can affect you, in other ways that I may not have mentioned, just from doing a little bit of research and writing some stuff down. And certain things that can help you to overcome it. So, as one thing I just said, you have to train your mind to understand that this is all your own doing if you don't make the conscious decision to do something about it. And that was my opinion on it, and that's what I wrote down, because I just feel as though, you know, we all have things that we go through, and we all have trials and tribulations that we have to get through in order to grow and get to the next stage of our lives, right? So at what point do we stop the suffering? At what point do we take accountability for getting ourselves out of that place? At what point do we say enough is enough? At what point do we take back control of ourselves and our minds and our bodies and our thoughts to transform ourselves into ways we never even thought could be possible for ourselves? So that was my thinking of why I wrote that. Overthinking can affect your experiences and engagements with the world surrounding you, important decisions, enjoying the present moment, which allows us to come back to ourselves for that time and finding the good and pleasure and the grace, the gratitude in it. And drains energy needed to handle the daily stressors that come with, like, just everyday life, because we all got to be out here working. We all have to interact with the world in some kind of way, even though we may not want to, because the Lord knows half the time I do not. It can tire out your brain, causing mental fatigue, which can also lead to body fatigue. Overthinking is also linked to psychological problems such as anxiety, depression, PTSD, and borderline personality disorder. It stops you from preparing for the next steps in the task that you are trying to attempt at hand. It can make it difficult to understand other people's perspectives other than your own. Can cause loss of sleep. So, like, with all of these, you know, cons of overthinking and everything like that, it will make you think, like, okay, is there a positive side to this? Like, is there another way of handling overthinking so it doesn't come out in these pretty much negative ways and things that can affect you in ways that we all don't want to have to deal with? But at the end of the day, it's a part of life, and when we have these kind of things that come up, we have to learn how to deal with it. Some of us don't. Actually is a way to twist overthinking around, and there is a way to put it into a positive perspective and to make it a pro, so that it doesn't have to stay this thing that affects us in a negative way. And me and my placements, I am definitely one of those people who overthinks every single little thing that is just like, I've had people literally tell me, like, it's not that serious, like, you know, it's okay, like, relax. And I'm like, what? Like, relax? Why you telling me I am relaxed? I'm just saying, like, but that's how deep I go into details, like, and other people are just like, I don't know, maybe it comes off as me doing a little too much, but I mean no harm. I feel as though I look deeply into things, and I guess sometimes it's just a little too much, and for myself at times it is, but there is positive ways to look at this. Insecurities is also something that is much more than just thinking too much about something in your head. It affects you way more than you think it ever could, and I think in a way it can be similar to OCD, obsessive compulsive, I cannot say this, oh my gosh, obsessive compulsive disorder. Am I saying that right? Obsessive compulsive disorder. I cannot say that fast. I have to break it down and do it like that. What is the positives of it? How can we turn this into a positive thing? And what I have written for what I think is rethink your what ifs. Rethink, okay, instead of you having worst case scenario thinking, think about how you can twist it into a positive thought and put it into something positive. So that way it's not so focused on the negative part, but the good things that can come out of it. Show gratitude for it. Like, say out loud, I am so grateful to be able to experience having this gift of being able to look into details and analyze as much as I do. Show appreciation for it, and it can help shift your mind into ways of thinking positively about it, into thinking like, you know, there is a good side to this. I can channel this into something going in a positive direction for me, a way better direction for my way of thinking, instead of allowing it to deter me from the inside out. Understand what you can control. Sometimes we can overthink about things and try to control things that we have no control over, and in a lot of those cases it's best to just let go and just let go. And letting go is like one of the best things that you can do, because you never know the opportunities that it can bring resurface, you know what I mean? Just by you letting go and allowing that energy to be free, and you doing things for yourself that are going to help you and benefit you in the best ways. I actually like this. Out of head and into body. I think that's a wonderful thing. Like, that's such a thing as like, that could be working out. That's what I like to do if I'm overthinking about something, or, you know, if I feel myself getting emotional about something that I'm like, you know what, no, like, no. No, we're going to turn this into something positive today. We're going to put this energy into something else to help it come out in a beneficial way for me in another area. So I like, when I overthink, I like to put it into a workout. I'll do some squats and crunches. I almost forgot what it was called. It's crunches, sit-ups, you know, just to get my energy out in some sort of way to where it's positive and I can shake that energy off of me. Find a way to talk about it. Just like I'm finding a way to talk about it. My way is putting it on my YouTube channel, making a video in hopes to help other people who go through overthinking as well. And I hope these tips are, you know, as helpful as all the other ones that I have put out there as well, like such as having better confidence and stuff like that, becoming emotionally stable and different things like that. Just different things that I have been learning along my journey. And I think I've been saying that in like all of these videos that I've been doing, but oh well. I'm not gonna apologize for being myself, and if I repeat it, I just repeat it. It's not the worst thing in the world. Learn what your triggers are, so that way you know what to stay ahead of or stay away from in areas that can put you in that mindset to start to overthink. Buy some books on how to stop overthinking, ways that you can get better with that and everything like that. I'm actually getting better with buying more books myself. I like going into the stores and actually getting the experience of like shopping around. I don't just want to order online, even though half the time I do not want to go outside. But I do crave the outside, and I do love to be out there, especially when the weather is beautiful. It's just, it gives a different feel to me and my body. Like, I don't know, it kind of gives me like a peace of mind when I'm in like a good weather setting. Journaling, aka a brain dump, like just getting all your thoughts out, just allowing it to pass through, get it out on paper, allow it to release from your body, and that way you don't have to deal with it being so cooped up and just like stuck in your head, especially when you don't have nobody to talk to, or when you have people to talk to but not really on certain topics about certain things like that. Meditate, breathe. Meditate is always going to be the answer for like probably anything that you want to heal, in my opinion, because it just allows you to go within yourself and just go within your mind and really tap into yourself in different ways, and in a lot of the ways I think that is very helpful to the mindset and to how you think about things and how you go about situations, and just dealing with it from your soul point, I feel as though, which is like the core part of you, like the essence of you. embrace it as being a positive thing when it comes along. You know, don't just automate. If you notice the negative thoughts starting to come, just like turn it into something that could be positive. You know what I mean? Just like, you know what, I'm gonna switch this around. How is this going to be a positive thing? Okay, you know what, I'm sitting here picking out all the different parts of this video. Oh, I don't like how I look. Oh, that doesn't look good enough. Oh, I don't look good enough. Oh, like, no, scratch that. You just sat here and put in this time to do this video. Let's look at how I just gave all these good points to help another person. Let's look at how it's going to be people that's going to come across this video that it could have helped them. Even if it was only one thing that helped them throughout the whole video, they learned something, or I helped them along with something. Okay, I put this video together. It's not about how I look, but it's for the people that's actually going to come across this video. You can seek professional help if nothing else seems to really work. Although this is not it. This is, it's just among the list. Seeking professional help like therapy and stuff like that, that can be an aid to it as well. Understanding how you think, and understanding even in your own thoughts what may trigger you to start overthinking and stuff like that, and just learn how to just switch it into something that's a positive thing. Take a break if you need to. Take a break, take a moment just to gather yourself and to go back into that present moment and to regroup yourself, because when you start to overthink, it can take you away from that present moment. So allow yourself to dive back into and get back into that present moment, and just be at one with yourself and go within and just realize what's going on, and allow yourself to just shift your thoughts into something positive to make it something that can be wonderful for you. Overthinking in positive ways can also enhance your creativity, because it can allow you to go back and look into those details. Like, okay, let me go back into this video, and instead of looking at again how I don't like how I look, or I think I could have came across better in this video and stuff like that, this is why I start writing stuff down. Also to keep me in a better place of what exactly it is I'm trying to get across in my videos. So overthinking in a creative way can help you in ways of setting up something like decorating. It can help in fashion. It can help you see the details, you know, the little nooks and the things that'll really make something really look good. Planning something such as like a birthday party, an event, like if you're doing YouTube videos, it can help you structure better, like just in different ways creatively like that helps you look into the details that can actually enhance the video even more, or the project even more. It can place you at a step ahead of the task, because then you would be ahead. You already see the little details and stuff that can be improved, or that can help for the next time, and it can put you ahead. That way you already know, especially if you like to write stuff down and everything and be organized. It can have you well prepared before you even need to be prepared, which could be a good thing. Instead of causing more issues, it can aid in being actually a problem solver, because you're able to look into those details and those little parts of it that helps you to see what needs to be improved in something, what needs better help, what it may need in that area, and how to apply it. Also, having an active mind can help you to come up with good ideas and solutions as well, especially like if you're a creative writer. Like I like to write poetry and stuff, as I mentioned, and stuff like that. So it can help you to enhance your thoughts, or to really go to further places that maybe people can't go, or sometimes struggle to go. Ooh, let me not drop it. That sometimes people may struggle to go to that place. It can help you pull out ideas that, you know, people may not have thought about, or, you know, that can help you write that song, or help you get that message across. Help you to also gather your own further knowledge, facts, and decisions about certain things, which is a wonderful thing as well. It can be positive for business, such as, like, you know, if you have to do a presentation, know the best things to have to write an essay, know the best words that you can use, and the perfect, and everything's not perfect, but in some cases, you know, we like to make things perfect in our own little ways. So like writing that perfect 5-paragraph essay for your class, or 3-page essay for your class, compared to, like, you know, being able to enhance those details and put things into a better order of, now, okay, now I know what needs to go on for the next time. Okay, and now I know this is what I can add to it to help it be better, and to really, you know, put it at its best. It also allows you to visualize differently and remove doubt. Visualize differently, of course. I would definitely say this for, like I said, people who are creative, people who are artists, people who make music videos, and clothes and all this different kind of stuff. Just always creatively. This is how new things get invented. This is how, you know, solutions come for problems. And overthinking doesn't have to be something that takes over your mind and stuff like that. It could be something that you could definitely turn into a positive thing, like even to how you want to structure your car. Like if, for instance, in my car I have like a colorful diamond steering wheel cover, and it also matches like this little piece I have to go over my armrest for when I'm driving, or if I'm like sitting my arm on an armrest. It came with like a little part to go over my shift, my gear, whatever you want to call that. I think I had it right though. And I also have like a little thing that goes around my rear view mirror. That's very detailed. I wanted multiple pieces. Like when I found the steering wheel cover, I said, I wonder if they have other pieces, like, you know, that I can place in the car with just, you know, just without the steering wheel. Like I wonder if they had matching pieces as well. And I started finding different pieces, and because everything came separate, it wasn't in the set. Like that was something I overthought, and I really dug into it. And I'm like, all right. I wanted to be specific. I had to order it because it's different places you could order it from. I was only ordering from certain ones that looked exactly the same pattern, because the same company that was selling those things didn't have all the pieces the same, if that makes sense. Like they may have had the steering wheel cover, but they didn't have the armrest cover, or they may have had the armrest cover and the steering wheel cover, but they didn't have the part for the shift or the gear. You know what I mean? So it was like that. Like that was very detailed for me to do that. When I did my hair, this was very detailed for me to have to sit here and figure out, okay, which color do I want to do next so that it'll blend perfectly right into the way I wanted it. I wanted just a little bit of the platinum so it could just pop in certain areas. The way I wear my hair, I like it very detailed. Okay, certain strands have to be this way. Certain strands need to come down this way in order to give it that right look that I wanted to have. It can't just be, oh, I'm just going to flip it all over my head. Okay. That is a little cute, but that's not the way I had it. That's not the way I'm wearing it today. Like I like the just go into the details and really just tweak it to make it perfect for myself. Although nothing is perfect, it's just how it looks to me. If I feel as though I like what I see, it's fine. And if I look at it and I'm like, like I said, those details really have hurt me in places, like, you know, trying to get videos out and stuff like that. But those are the ways that it helps me in positive kind of ways. Like even the way I have my living room, the different things that are in here based off of the gold and the silver, I have my certain ways. I think a lot of things we all can relate to, and I think that sometimes it's not talked about enough. I mean, now more than other times, it's definitely talked about more with different things that people are going through that more people can relate to and stuff like that. And it's just, you never know until you just put it out there. So regardless of how I do or do not like the video, like I hope that the people who are coming across my videos are getting something out of it and are genuinely enjoying the videos that I am putting up. That was one of the reasons why I started, just to share certain things that I feel as though other people may go through. Because when I started watching YouTube and I started like finding channels of people like having like sit and talk videos and stuff like that, or just talking on certain topics, it's just like, dang, you go through that too? Like I thought I was the only one. Like we can just connect in so many ways, and I just wish the world was a nicer place right now. But that's way deeper than this conversation at hand. So yeah, that's a whole nother topic. But I hope this video was helpful. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And here I go having this overthinking feeling of I didn't say enough, or I didn't get the point across enough. I am going to release that feeling of allowing myself to overthink yet again, and I am going to put it in my mind and replace it with something positive, as if somebody's going to come across it and gain something out of this, and that is all that matters. So I am going to end this video. I'm having a very productive day today. I'm feeling really good energetically. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.